case you guys didn't know, let's go into the news real fast. Travis Scott, his last Astroworld, which is about a couple weeks ago, had an accident. Right, accident wasn't really an accident; it was a tragedy. 8 people died. As we know now, 9 people actually died. Right. Now, nothing like this has ever happened before at a concert. Right. It's music. Everybody's supposed to have fun, be free. But that's not what happened. So what could have transpired to have all this happen, this tragedy, to have these people, these victims that range from 14 and 27 to actually die and get trampled to death? What happened? Who's to blame? Travis Scott, his team, right? The organizers of the whole thing, like who? Security, like who is to blame for all of this? So first of all, let's talk about Travis Scott himself. I'm looking at my notes. I got some notes up here, and then we're gonna go into a little article that I recently read this morning. Travis Scott is a rapper, really famous rapper, dating Kylie Jenner. Just mentioning Kylie Jenner, that's an extreme amount of power right there. She's a billionaire. Travis Scott he's on everything in Houston. Tons of sponsorships. These people are very well off, all right? Very famous rapper. Besides that, Travis Scott has like a reputation of being dangerous. He's a risk taker. He's irrational. He's hyped. Right? I remember watching a video that he was doing backflips off a yacht into the ocean. I seen one video where he had somebody crowd surf off the second deck onto the first floor. That's crazy, and they caught him, luckily. Like one of the famous lyrics that he has is, "It's not no mosh pit if there's not no injuries," right? So Travis Scott is dangerous. That's his sales pitch, right? That's his thing. He lives on the edge, right? Personally, and he does that through his music. It wouldn't surprise me that this would happen at a Travis Scott concert. Knowing his track record, knowing how dangerous his shows are with the mosh pits. Somebody was trying to take his shoe and he engaged in to beat him up. So, I mean, Travis Scott's concerts are risk-taking. That's what he is. That's what he's always been. But let's talk about this Astro. Like, what happened? Like, what are some red flags right now? What are some red flags that could have prevented this? So, I was reading an article this morning, and some things jumped out at me that I didn't know recently. And trust me, guys, I watched all the conspiracy videos talking about the devil worshiping and the devil mouth and the stage having a cross and people yelling help and he not hearing him going yeah and all that stuff, and people actually talking to the security. But here's some things that jumped out to me, right? Signs of trouble were evident hours before the deadly crowd surge. Shortly after 9 a.m., November 5th of the festival, spectators had already breached the main gate. Now guys, Travis Scott didn't perform till 9 that night. They breached the gates at 9 a.m. So how could they not have fixed this before then, right? And at least 8 more breaches would be reported throughout the day, with 3,000 to 5,000 concert goers that were not scanned entering the venue at 5 o'clock. Guys, so 8 times, let's just do the max. 8 times 5, that's 40,000 extra people there that breached the gate. Now that's definitely a security issue, right? How could you not notice like over 10 hours before Travis Scott even performs, right? So that part's sketchy right there, right off the bat. Shortly before 5 p.m., the Houston Police Department reported dangerous crowd conditions. Travis Scott hadn't even performed yet. This is 5 hours before. 8 minutes before headliner and festival organizer Travis Scott took the stage at 9 p.m., more than 260 people had already been treated. Guys, there were injuries before he even got to the stage, right? Injuries before he even got to the stage. And this man still went on stage. How did you not know that? And if you didn't know that, why didn't the security have the nuts? Why didn't the police department have the nuts to tell you to stop the show? Right? Makes you wonder, right? Less than half an hour into Scott's performance, the log states this is when it all got real. It was real before then. What you talking about? Police reported multiple people trampled, passed out at front of the stage. At front of stage. 5 minutes later, or 9:30 minutes later, a police operator reported 5 911 calls about an unconscious persons in crowd. Report of possible CPR. From 10 to 11 p.m., 17 people have been transported to hospitals, including at least 6 people in cardiac arrest. Guys, sketch, man. Where my Travis Scott fans at, man? I'll leave a comment below. Hours before the concert, people are already surging and breaking through. People are already injured at least 6 to 5 hours before you even started your concert. Before you even started your concert. This man still went on stage. Right. We've seen the videos of people asking for help. We've seen the videos of the woman and the man jumping the stage to talk to the cameraman. So why would he keep going? Money? Not know? Negligence? Ignorance? So what does this mean for his career and fans? Honestly, guys, just to be truthfully honest, I got my water right here, and I'm not drinking nothing today. I got some water this morning. Honestly, guys, it's not going to affect his career, I don't think. Now, I did see he's funding the funerals, and I did see he got hit with over 108 lawsuits. So, but I've seen another report where people are just saying, like, I think it's a little bit lower down in this article. Lawyer says Scott did not know of MCI declaration. So this is where the people are lying, right? That never got to Travis Scott. That never got to Travis Scott's crew. That's a lie. He's up there trying to perform, but he does not have the ability to know what's going on. Now, that may or may not be true. All right. I know we've seen the video with the person yelling, help. But, you know, we don't know how many rows that is back. We don't know how loud it is, right? We can hear it from the audio because we know that person is close. Travis Scott's a little bit further away. But it's no excuse, though, because people are passed out in front of the stage, right? So what does this say about his career, right? I don't think it's going anywhere. Right, he'll probably, like I seen he pulled out of a recent concert that he's supposed to do later on this month. So, I mean, he's trying to show some kind of remorse. I don't think it's going to harm his career. I think he'll go ghost for a while. Let everything pass, but then he'll come out with another concert, Astroworld, make sure it's safer, right? And he'll go right back to what he's doing, right? He'll go right back to making his money. His fans love him. Unfortunately, they're not. I mean, I think some of them will change. I know personally I'm not going to a concert. I'm not really a concert person anyway. But I think people will want to know the safety precautions of going to his concert, but people are still going to go see Travis Scott regardless. Like, that's not going to stop. So, unfortunate event. Sorry, some young people died. Youngest was 14. Wow. Freshman in high school. So, y'all be careful, man. Y'all really be careful, man. You guys let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this. Prayers to the family and the families affected. Very sad thing. But you guys let me know what your thoughts are on this whole thing. Until next time, I'll see y'all.